Good evening and welcome to the YWCA Theater Department Quarantine Cabaret. I am Jason Ferrandino, the director and musical director of tonight's performance. During this COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to safely keep up our usual schedule of summer performances, but we still wanted to do something to showcase these wonderful young performers. And that idea became our Quarantine Cabaret for this evening. You'll hear selections from Broadway musicals ranging over the past 50 years, performed by a group of young singers who have been featured in our productions over the past few summers. Before we get started, though, here is a brief message from our producer, Christine Kuzia, or as everybody knows her, Miss Chris.
Good evening, I'm Chris Kuzia, the Performing Arts Director at the YWCA New Britain. Tonight we are presenting a virtual cabaret performance from some of our very talented theater students under the direction of Mr. Jason Ferrandino, our amazing theater and music director. Unfortunately, due to the COVID pandemic, all our spring and summer shows were canceled. Without an audience and ticket sales, our theater program can't survive. We hope you will consider donating to help keep this program alive and these kids doing what they love best, performing. Now sit back and enjoy a quarantine Qabaret.
Thank you, Miss Chris. Our first song is Pulled from The Addams Family, featuring Olivia Smailes as Wednesday Addams. This will be followed by Anna Colon performing There Are Worse Things I Could Do from Grease, and Celeste Gigliotti with I'm Not That Girl from Wicked.
I don't have a sunny disposition. I'm not known for being too amused. My demeanor's locked in one position. See my face, I'm enthused. Suddenly, however, I've been puzzled. Bunny rabbits make me want to cry. All my inhibitions have been muzzled, and I think I know why. I'm being pulled in a new direction, but I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction through my painful pursuit. Somehow birdies took root. All the things I detested, impossibly cute. God, what do I do? Mother always said be kind to strangers, but she doesn't know what they destroy. I can see the clear and present dangers when she learns that the boy has got me pulled in a new direction, but I think I like it. I think I like it. I'm being pulled in a new direction, and this feeling I know is impossible, so I'll confide that I tried, but I can't let it go. It's disgustingly true. Pulled, pulled, pulled. Puppy dog with droopy faces, unicorns and dancing mice, sunrise on wide open spaces, Disney World, I'll go there twice. Butterflies and picnic lunches, bunches of chrysanthemums, lollipops and pillow fights and Christmas Eve, sugar plums, string quartets and chia pets in afternoon banana splits, angels watching as I sleep and Liberace's greatest hits have got me pulled in a new direction. If they keep insisting, I'll stop resisting. Just watch me pulled in a new direction. I should stay in the dark, not obey every spark, but the boy has a bite that I'm more than a spark, and you better bite too. It's truly taboo as I'm pulled in a new direction.
There are worse things I could do than go with a guy or two. Even though the neighborhood thinks I'm trashy and no good, I suppose it could be true. But there are worse things I could do. I could flirt with all the girls. smile and I can cry. In fact, I'll bet you never knew. But to cry in front of you, that's the worst thing I could do.
Hands touch, eyes meet, sudden silence, sudden heat, hearts leap in a giddy whirl. He could be that boy, but I'm not that girl. Don't dream too far, don't lose sight of who you are. Don't remember that rush of joy. He could be that boy. I'm not that girl. Every so often we long to steal to the land of what might have been, but that doesn't soften the ache we feel when reality sets back in. Light smile, light limb, she who's winsome, she wins him. Gold hair with a gentle curve, that's the girl he chose. And heaven knows I'm not that girl. Don't wish, don't start. Wishing only wounds the heart. I wasn't born of the rose and the pearl. There's a girl I know, he loves her so. I'm not that girl.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's name is known universally across the world today due to the phenomenal popularity of his latest smash hit, Hamilton. His first show, In the Heights, begun while he was a student at our own Wesleyan University, received almost as much hype when it was premiered on Broadway. Tonight, singing a song from In the Heights for you, we have Miguel Pagan performing Piragua.
Oh, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor, qué calor, oh, oh. Oh, piragua, piragua, new pack of ice, piragua, 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 so sweet and nice, piragua. Tengo de mango, tengo de pacha, de piña y de fresa. Tengo de china, de limón, de espresso, de peseta. Piragua, piragua, new pack of ice, piragua, 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 so sweet and nice, piragua. It's hotter than the islands are tonight. And Mr. Softy's trying to shut me down, but I keep scraping by the fading light. Hey Pana, this is my town. Piragua, piragua, keep scraping my piragua, 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 keep scraping my piragua. Keep scraping by scraping by, lie, lo, lie, lo, lie, lie, lo, lie, lo, lie. Keep scraping by, keep scraping by, lie, lo, lie, lo, lie. Keep scraping by. Oh, que calor, que calor, que calor, que calor. Oh, 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 oh.
The best Broadway writers are able to use their music and lyrics to illustrate and develop their characters in interesting ways. Here are two examples of strong female characters confronting their personal crises in very different methods. From the extremely popular modern hit Waitress by singer-songwriter Sarah Bareilles, here is Abigail Olson with She Used to Be Mine. This will be followed by Candace Farley performing the Barbra Streisand classic Don't Rain on My Parade from 1964's Funny Girl by Julie Stein and Bob Merrill.
It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me, but these shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center, but I still remember that girl. She's imperfect, but she tries. She is good, but she lies. She is hard on herself. She is broken and won't ask for help. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. She is gone, but she used to be mine. And it's not what I asked for. Sometimes life just slips in through a back door and carves out a person and makes you believe it's all true. And now I've got you, and you're not what I asked for. If I'm honest, I know I would give it all back for a chance to start over and rewrite an ending or two for that girl that I knew who was reckless just enough, who gets hurt but who learns how to toughen up when she's bruised and gets used by a man who can't love. And then she'll get stuck and be scared of the life that's inside her, getting stronger each day till it finally reminds her to fight just a little, to bring back the fire in her eyes that's been gone but used to be mine. Oh, used to be mine. She is messy, but she's kind. She is lonely most of the time. She is all of this mixed up and baked in a beautiful pie. sit and putter. Life's candy and the sun's a ball of butter. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. Don't tell me not to fly, I simply got to. If someone takes a spill, it's me and not you. Who told you you're allowed to rain on my parade? I'm marching my band out, I'm beating my drum. And if I'm banned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, hat, sir. I guess I didn't make it, but whether on the rose of sheer perfection, a freckle on the nose of life's complexion, the cinder on the shiny apple of his eye. I've gotta fly once, I've gotta try once, only can die once, right, sir? Oh, life is juicy, juicy, and you'll see I've gotta have my bite, sir. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I simply gotta march, my heart's a drummer. Don't bring around a cloud to rain on my parade. I'm gonna live and live now. Get what I want, I know how. One roll for the whole shebang. One throw, that bell will go clang. I am the target and wham. One shot, one gunshot and bam. Hey, Mr. Arnstein, here I am. I'll march my band out. I'll beat my drum. And if I'm banned out, your turn at bat, sir. At least I didn't fake it, sir. I guess I didn't make it. Get ready for me, love, cause I'm a comer. I've simply gotta march my heart to drummer. Nobody will know, buddy is gonna rain on my parade.
Next up, we have Kristoff's Lullaby from the Broadway adaptation of the runaway hit Frozen, performed by Miguel Pagan. He will be followed by Margarita Cartagena performing Into the Unknown from the sequel Frozen 2.
What is this hollow kind of helplessness I'm feeling? This type of terror is new. And the fact that I can hardly breathe is now revealing how much I've changed because of you. You light the world for me. You live life fearlessly, braver than the bravest of us do. You trust, you hope, you dare. You choose to feel and care. I thought that I was strong till I bumped into you. What do I know about love? What do I know about love? Everything I thought I did, you've gone and changed it, kid. You're what I know about love.
your whispers, which I wish would go away. You're not a voice, you're just a ringing in my ear. And if I heard you, which I don't, have spoken for I fear. Everyone I've ever loved is here within these walls. I'm sorry, secret siren, but I'm blocking out your calls. I have had my adventure, I don't need something new. I'm afraid of what I'm risking if I follow you into the unknown. Into the What do you want? 'Cause you've been keeping me awake. Are you here to distract me so I make a big mistake? Or are you someone out there who's a little bit like me, who knows deep down I'm not where I'm meant to be? Every day's a little harder as I feel my power grow. Don't you know there's part of me that longs to go into the unknown, into the
Movies have often provided the basis for musicals. Here are two very different examples. First, Emily Roche will perform Captain of the Team from We Are the Tigers, a musical by Preston Max Allen based on not one movie, but an entire genre of 80s slasher movies such as Friday the 13th and The Slumber Party Massacre. In an extreme change of style, this will be followed by Laura Sarrazin performing The Beauty Is from The Light in the Piazza. Based on the original novel as well as the 1962 film version, this musical, by Richard Rodgers' grandson, Adam Gettle, is the story of a simple girl on vacation with a tragic secret that threatens to destroy her newfound happiness.
It must be nice being her. It must be nice seeing 4 years ahead, the best 4 years of your life. It must be nice. Years ago, that was me. Pushed too hard trying to get on the team, who spent all her time at the gym, didn't get it. So I wear a costume shirt. I'm the tiger, but I'm a joke to all of my friends. Give me a chance to show them what I learned. I could be better than any of them. On the front line, cheering on the whole school. Everybody lives to serve me. Doesn't matter what I look like. Pictures in the yearbook, they all know they don't deserve me. I am the captain and I'm the class president. I am the face of this town. dress. Captain of our dreams, we are really oh so sorry. We've been wrong for years and now we see that you're the best. I know we were mean to you in 8th grade and 7th grade and 6th grade and 5th grade and 4th grade and 3rd grade and 2nd grade, but things change. Things change. So let me be Captain Hero and Tiger. I've worked so much to let this all go. I could be someone they'd all admire. I have to try till I finally know. But it's like they're on the front line cheering to the whole school. Finally, for once, I'm happy. Doesn't matter what I look like, cover of the yearbook, nobody is laughing at me. I am the captain and I'm the class president. Give me a chance, I won't walk away. One final shot with all that I got. Don't want a lot, they just have to say. Captain of the team, will you please come to our party? Oh my god, your hair looks great, you turned out so well. Captain of our dreams, we are really oh so sorry that we made your everyday a constant waking hell. But I'll forgive the years of pain and calling names and hopeless days and praying it would go away. And yet I stayed and always paid, but things change. Things change. These are very popular in Italy. It's the land of naked marvelous. Something we don't see a lot in Windsor, Salem. That's the land of paradise. I'm just someone in an old museum, far away from home as someone can go. And the beauty is I still meet people I know. Hello, this is wanting something, this is reaching for it, this is wishing that a moment would arrive. This is taking chances, this is almost touching. What the beauty is, I don't understand a word they're saying. I'm as different here as different can be. But the beauty is I still need people like me. Everyone's a mother here in Italy. Everyone's a father or a son. I think if I had a child, I would take such care of her that I wouldn't feel like one. I've hardly met a single soul yet I am not alone. I feel known. This is wanting something. This is praying for it. This is holding breath and keeping fingers crossed. This is counting blessings. This is wondering when I'll see that boy again. I felt a feeling
is from the 2016 smash Dear Evan Hansen by the songwriting duo of Pasek and Paul, who also famously penned the score to the hit movie The Greatest Showman. Here to sing Wavin' Through a Window is Robert Breau.
I've learned to slam on the brakes before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share, no, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong. But every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong. Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learned, because you've learned. On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, I'm waving through a window. I try to speak but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window.
I hope you have enjoyed our program this evening. Before we say goodnight, we have one more song for all of you. 40 years ago, in September of 1980, a small production of a brand new show was held in its original French language. 40 years on, Les Miserables has been translated into countless languages and has defined the term musical for a generation of theatergoers. With us tonight to perform I Dreamed a Dream from Les Miserables, we welcome back Celeste Gigliotti.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by, when hope was high He took my childhood in his stride, but he was gone before autumn came. And still I dream he'll come to me, that we will live the years together. But there are dreams that cannot be, and there are storms we cannot weather. I had a dream my life would be so different from this hell I'm living, so different now from what it seemed. Now life has killed the dream I
Thank you very much for joining us this evening. On behalf of myself, Miss Chris, and all of our young performers, we hope you have enjoyed yourself. Stay healthy, stay safe. Thank you and good night.